Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final part of Destruction, and coming up next, what's going to be possibly the most brutal contest ever in NLW. It's for the world title, inside Hell in a Cell, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. This started way back at WrestleMania.
HBK, Shawn Michaels, Triple H the King, one of the greatest rivalries in the history of this industry.
Triple H shocking the world at WrestleMania, winning the world title amid controversial circumstances. These fans never expected it, but from that swift kick from Shawn Michaels, I can tell this ain't over by a long shot. Michaels is back here tonight. He's here to distract the game, and Styles picking up the victory. Michaels is not done.
Destruction for the World Heavyweight Championship. It will be Triple H defending against Shawn Michaels inside Hell in a Cell.
It's the most deadly structure in our business. This is a battleground. War will wage on.
Shawn Michaels enters my world, and I have never lost a Hell in a Cell match. Because unlike Shawn Michaels, I have no remorse. I have no conscience, and I will stop at nothing to end Shawn Michaels' career.
Triple H is vowed to end the career of Michaels. They fight this Sunday for the world title. It takes place in the most demonic structure ever devised. The game goes one-on-one with the Heartbreak Kid inside Hell in a Cell for the World Heavyweight Championship. And the storied rivalry culminates here tonight inside Hell in a Cell, and it is going to be for the World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H and Shawn Michaels battle again, this time in this deadly structure. We saw it this past week on NLW programming, but now it's here. You know that these two are going to fight to the death inside of it. It's really an ominous structure. Personally, I wouldn't want to go inside of it. This thing is huge, 20 feet high, chains surrounding, and the steel is unforgiving. And two men are set to collide in it for the World Heavyweight Championship. One of them, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. HBK comes into tonight's match with a huge chip on his shoulder. The past couple weeks he's been getting into the mind of Triple H ever since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship back at WrestleMania. These two former friends, former champions, will collide here tonight, and Michaels has his final opportunity. He gets his rematch the way he wanted, inside the structure. Now all he has to do is wait for his opponent, the man who took the world title from him at WrestleMania, the cerebral assassin, the Game, Triple H, the world champion, set to make his way to the ring. And you can tell this isn't the same man that's been beating up Shawn Michaels for recently. This is a different man. This is a man who is scared out of his boots. You can see it in his eyes. He does not want to step inside this structure, but he knows he has to. In fact, he went to the commissioner a few weeks back and requested that this match did not take place. He sounded confident in the ring earlier that evening. However, he's here tonight, and there's not the usual water spitting from Triple H. Goes straight in, delves straight into the deep end. You don't want to do any theatrics, he just wants to fight. That is why both of these men are here tonight, and in the main event of Destruction, the world title's on the line, inside Hell in a Cell. This match begins, they lock up. This is their first one-on-one matchup since WrestleMania. That door you see over there has been locked and padlocked, chained shut. These two men have been locked inside. No escape for either of them. Not that they want to. They want to get their hands on each other. Ever since the past couple weeks, Michaels and Triple H have been at each other's throats. We saw in the promo how they've been at each other for weeks, and there's an elbow by the Game. This is one hell of a matchup taking place here tonight. The Game is caught off guard again. Michaels is really beating up the Game. Punches to the face now, and Shawn Michaels really getting ahead of himself. I'm getting ahead of myself as well. This is an incredible atmosphere here tonight. The crowd is almost 100% behind Shawn Michaels, but the game isn't going to let the fan reaction put him off guard. Has him on the outside, and that's not where you want to be. Triple H, the first man to taste the steel. Here's a net breaker by HBK, and once you go on the outside of the ring, that's where things really start to get dangerous. There are weapons galore under the ring, and of course, the mile of chain surrounding this ring. And that's where they're going again. Triple H pulling Michaels outside. This steel is unforgiving. Michaels almost sent into it, but reverses him. Triple H is the first one to taste it again. And another chop to the chest, leaving the game's chest bright red and vulnerable. Michaels using the wrestling tactics to his advantage. He is the better technical wrestler of the two, and arguably Triple H is the better brawler, but there's a kick to the face. He can still wrestle with the best of them. That's why he's World Heavyweight Champion. Took the title from Michaels back at WrestleMania. Michaels is going after the game right now and stamping him on his face, and really wants to open up the wounds that he's inflicted on the game in the past. This past week they confronted each other inside Hell in a Cell, only to end with Triple H. There's another elbow to the nose. Could have broken his nose there, and there's another clothesline by Triple H. It ended this past week with Triple H standing over Shawn Michaels after pedigreeing him on a set of steel steps in the middle of the ring inside Hell in a Cell, but Michaels reverses that time. Sidewalk slam is a cover, and the first cover of the matchup to no prevail. Michaels couldn't get it that time, but going to inflict more damage, and there you see the forcefulness of that. Again sent into the steel. Triple H is going after him full force, and again sending him into it. You can hear it again, and now with Triple H sent into it again. Both men taking turns hitting the steel, but Triple H manages to reverse that time, sending Michaels into the ring post. And now, hanging him up in the ropes, Shawn Michaels just about managing to hang on, but he's pushed off, and into the steel he goes. That is an eerie shot you're seeing through the steel, sending him off again, and a clothesline by Triple H. This is not where you want to be. There's very little breathing room. This is not a claustrophobic kind of matchup. That is for certain. And now Triple H, what's he got? He's got a steel chain, for God's sake, and oh my God. Off of the back, and yet again Triple H using that chain to full advantage, and now choking out Michaels. And this is 100% legal in wrestling terms. Michaels being choked out by that steel chain, and Michaels now is being hung up to dry by Triple H. That chain is choking out Michaels, and he's wailing his feet. And now managing to get out of that one, hanging up Triple H instead. He's on the outside and realises he's in a complete control position. He's got that steel chain and driving it off the back, off the bridge of the back of Triple H. And again, the game rolling to the outside, but in this kind of matchup, that's not going to help whatsoever. Another shot to the back by that chain. My voice is hoarse. Throughout this evening there have been many incredible moments, and this is another one being created here tonight. Hell in a Cell for the world title. Triple H is catapulted into the steel by HBK, and they're back in the ring again. But the game back up, and there's a spine buster. Now maybe he can capitalise on this and perhaps hit a pedigree. But the game notices Michaels is down. Michaels rolls underneath, rolls over the top, and now sends him outside. He can catch you out at any point, especially there. Drop kicking Triple H into the steel and onto the floor, but the game has brought a trash can out from under the ring. I don't know if Michaels saw it. Definitely didn't see it that time. The cross body. He didn't get Triple H's body. All he got was that steel can, that trash can off of the stomach, and dropped off the apron. And now the game again, sending Michaels off of the steel. Triple H wants to inflict more damage upon Michaels, but he's kicked in the face instead. Trying to use that trash can to his advantage, but to no avail. Michaels quickly goes to the top, and here's the moonsault. Moonsault by HBK. And despite the punishment he's already taken in this matchup, the incredible high-flying offense, the moonsault, and he even has time to taunt him. Moonsault from the second rope down to the floor of this Hell in a Cell. And look at this. The agility of Michaels and the fearlessness of him. He will inflict damage upon himself to inflict damage upon his opponent. And the game is in trouble at the moment. He's on the floor. But he drags that trash can in front of him to protect his stomach. And again Michaels is back up. But again he's back down. Clothesline by Triple H. And he's going to the ring apron. And what do you think is going through his mind at the moment? I dread to think he is the Cerebral Assassin. And he is a deadly force to be reckoned with. Is he going to trade in suplexes here? But he's suplexed back in the ring. And although Triple H has had spells of dominance, it's been Michaels who's learnt his mistakes. Learnt from his mistakes. But not at the moment. Harley Race-like knee to the skull of Michaels. Where is Triple H going and what's he getting out again? A steel chair from under the ring. And now he's setting it up. Seat for one. Is he going to go and inflict more damage upon the back? But Michaels reverses. And the... oh my! That sidewalk slam onto the open chair. And his back must be killing him. And so deadly by Michaels. The way he can use weapons to his advantage and really inflict damage upon his opponent. Shawn Michaels now. Oh, he went for the sweet chin music, but he caught the foot. He caught the damn foot of Michaels. And now they're on the floor. And the strength and the wherewithal of Triple H. He knows him so well. And the figure four leg lock. Learnt this from the Nature Boy. The figure four leg lock. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him. Reversing the pressure, and he does. Triple H in trouble now. The pressure's been reversed on that figure four, but he gets out of it. Holding his knees and his back. So many parts of his body are in trouble, but especially his back at the moment. The back suplex onto that trash can steel. And again the game working on the back and legs. So he can't hit the sweet chin music. That's my assumption. And again working on that back. He's whipped into the corner turnbuckle. And the elbow to the back again. Triple H is methodical in his attacks. And in this Hell in a Cell structure, you have to be, as he sends him into the corner again. Again he's sent back up, and the game wants to inflict more pain upon that back with the suplex. Shawn Michaels is in trouble, and the knee is dropped on his face. We saw the way in which Michaels has tried to inflict damage upon Triple H in the past couple of weeks. Michaels trying to get back into this, but there's another punch and another shot by the game. We saw the way he dove off of the Titantron onto Triple H through the announce table a couple of weeks back. But now both men are on the outside and he's caught out. Michaels going after him, and Triple H is being... oh my lord. First into the steel ring post, and then into the steel of the chains. Michaels is being pummeled, and again sent into the steel. Right into that wall of the Hell in a Cell. And I don't like his chances. Another sidewalk slam on that steel chair. Here's a cover by Triple H, but a kick out by Michaels. He could have very well stayed down there. And another chair shot to the back. And again Michaels is in trouble. Another chair shot to the back. And Triple H is relentless with that chair. There's another knee drop by Triple H, but another clothesline by Michaels. Can he get back into this one? He looks like he's going to try and do it. He's grabbing that steel chair. Triple H is up, but now he's down again. Michaels with the chair shot off the skull. And this pay-per-view is just taking an extreme turn. As if it hasn't been all night long, and he's going for the pedigree again. It's Triple H. But back body dropped onto that chair. Here's a cover, and almost got him caught out. Now Michaels goes again, and there's a flipping DDT on that steel chair. And I wouldn't be surprised if that split him open. Michaels checking for blood. And he's sent off of the wall of the Hell in a Cell again. Oh my god. Triple H is... oh my lord. This is what this structure will do to you. Triple H has the sledgehammer from under the ring and uses it effectively. Michaels is down. Here's a cover. And a kick up by Michaels. That sledgehammer shot did not do it for the game, but a low blow by Michaels, and he catches the sledgehammer. Blood dripping from a wound that's opened up in his face. I don't know what did it, but it must have been something devastating, I might add. Triple H in control, but that, well, I spoke too soon. Being caught out by his own move, by his own weapon, the sledgehammer jacking him in the jaw, but Michael sent off into the steel again. The blood is flowing from his head now like a fountain, and it might do some damage again. He's got that barbed wire bat as Triple H, but he's kicked in the stomach for his troubles. And the bloody face of Michaels using that barbed wire bat off of the skull, and look at the way his wound is opened up. The blood is dripping from his skull, and both men have been opened up. Michaels using all the weapons at his disposal to inflict pain upon Triple H. Looked like he was going to try and go for a DDT instead, but he's hit into that steel chair. Both men covered with blood. But there's a DDT by Triple H. Now he's going to go for the pedigree perhaps, but a jaw-jacking stunner by Michaels, sending him into the corner, and there's another clothesline. Michaels trying to build momentum here in this Hell in a Cell main event. Both men go to the outside and into the steel, again into the steel, and again into the ring post. Michaels is really going full force here tonight, despite the fact that his head has been opened up. Despite my hoarse voice, I'm calling this action because this is incredible. He went for the pile driver, but instead got that body drop by Triple H and sent back into the ring. What do you think Michaels is thinking right now? Triple H certainly thinks he's going to inflict more pain upon the back, and oh god, damn it, that steel chest shot again by Triple H. That's why they call him Cerebral Assassin. He's relentless, and there's a double elbow, the flying elbow through the air, and the kick up by Michaels. But Triple H has those steps and off of the skull. Just when you think he can get back into this, he's sent back down again, and now here's the Triple H shots right to the face. This crowd is not happy with his antics, again sent into the steel. And look at this, the bloody face of Michaels being raked across this wall, raked across the steel on the wall of the Hell in a Cell, and like alarm darts sent into the steel. Triple H going full force again, and he doesn't even have to wait. In fact, he has to wait. He can wait as long as he likes, because Shawn Michaels is in a hell of a lot of trouble. He's got that sleeper hold applied. Michaels is fading fast, but he's sent into the turnbuckle for his expense, and there's a DDT by Michaels. Triple H is holding his stomach, maybe in trouble, but Michaels clotheslines him over again. You can already see the toll that this match has taken on their bodies, the toll which this has taken on their careers. He sends a set of steel steps in the ring, does Michaels, but Triple H follows him out, and that's not wise. Oh, he's sent off of the steel again with those steel steps. The blood is flowing thickly out of both of these guys, and now more weapons being brought into play. Michael's going to Irish whip Triple H into the steel steps. And there's another reversal, but he's got him again. He's got him held. And a pedigree by Triple H. You gotta believe if he'd gone for the cover immediately, he would have retained his title, but no. For Triple H, more has to be done. This is more about beating Shawn Michaels to a pulp and eviscerating him than it is defeating him. He wants to inflict more pain. Is he going to go for the same move he went for? He went for the pedigree on the steps and got hit on them instead, but he still manages to kick out. Triple H went for the same move he went for on episode 22. However, on this occasion here tonight, it didn't come apply. And now he's going for the DDT again, but there's a low blow by Michaels. All legal in this matchup, especially that. Steel chair shot off of the skull. Going to the outside again, and what do you think he's going through his mind? The crowd pops. He's brought the ladder into play and the blood is dripping onto his chest. But Michaels has that ladder, and what more can he do? Using that ladder to inflict more pain upon Triple H and setting it up in the corner. Michaels is going to send Triple H straight into it, and he goes into the ladder and across the ring and outside into the steel. Michaels going after him again. And again now giving him a taste of his own medicine. Right in front of these fans. Right in front of the NLW fans, and raking his face against the wall is Hell in a Cell, and there you see the axe handle to the back and again sent into the steel. Both men are back in the ring. He's catapulted into the ladder. This cell, there's no escape for Triple H or Michaels, but Michaels is in control. Is he going for the elbow? But misses. Misses, and Triple H moves out of the way. I don't know if any of these guys know where they are at the moment. It seems to be hit and miss, but Triple H has got a table. They thrown everything but the kitchen sink at him. And now he's got the table in the ring. He's punching him in the face. And now beating him up. Triple H is being set up on that table, and I do not like the looks of this. So much damage has already been inflicted, but Shawn Michaels is on the top of the ladder, and oh my god, splash through the table. Triple H comes crashing through the wood, and Michaels risking it all yet again. I don't know, but I think we've seen it all here tonight. Everything's been used. Do you see the way, the height he went from that ladder to the floor? Right down on the canvas, and Michaels wants to get the Sweet Chin Music in and put it away. Michaels going for it again, but there's a low blow by Triple H. Perfectly legal. And oh my, has him held. And the pedigree from Triple H.
1, 2.
But he kicks out. He does not give in. Any other man may have just laid there and accepted defeat, but not Shawn Michaels. Triple H is going to live it. He's throwing apparatus everywhere. Sweet Chin Music. Out of nowhere. Here's a cover. But no. Triple H kicks out. And what a matchup this has proven to be. It's a match of the year candidate, no doubt about it. He kicked out of the Sweet Chin Music, for God's sake. What more do you have to do? Triple H is stirring, he's got that ladder, and I don't know what he's thinking of doing, but sends it, oh my! That ladder broke the chain! They've escaped! They've escaped the cage! Now they're fighting in no man's land! The blood is dripping from the head of Michaels, and they're outside of this cage! My God! I've never seen anything like it, and now Triple H is ascending the cage. Oh my Lord, where are they going? He's on top of this Hell in a Cell. That ladder broke the door off its hinges. Triple H is looking frightened for his life. Michaels is following him, but now he's, oh my Lord, he's hanging with one arm. He's hanging from one arm, and Triple H, what's he thinking? Oh, for the love of God! Good God Almighty! Holy crap! He fell 20 feet! He's not moving. This sick sadistic son of a bitch took it too far again. Shawn Michaels went through the table. He went crashing down from 20 feet in the air. The referee needs to stop this match. Or maybe not. Shawn Michaels is stirring, and how the hell is he stirring? He fell 20 feet through the announce table, and he's still getting up. There is no quit. There is no ounce of quitting Michaels, and he's back up. And now they're fighting precariously on the top of the Hell in a Cell. On the roof. And Michaels is not giving an inch. Michaels now has him held, and the DDT on the top of the cell. I can't believe Michaels got up, but now he's insinuating he wants to give Triple H a pile driver on the top of the cage. This comeback is miraculous. And now Michaels wants to put a final nail in the coffin. A pile driver perhaps. Oh no. Oh! Will somebody stop the damn match? He plummeted through the cell. The roof gave way. And Triple H is dropping down. Will somebody just stop this matchup before it gets out of hand? I'm begging you, because Michaels cannot move and he's pedigreed. Here's a cover by Triple H. And of course it's over. Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H. They went for nearly half an hour, and it ended in the most horrendous of circumstances. Shawn Michaels fell 20 feet to the floor, and then again through the top of the Hell in a Cell. Triple H and Shawn Michaels are out of it. Shawn Michaels certainly is. We need to get some help. Get the EMTs. The EMTs have been sent on down to ringside. And this is what happened. It was back body dropped through the top of the cell to the floor. All Triple H had to do was cover him, but instead pedigreed him, got the win, and we'll take a look at this again in slow motion. Fell right through the Hell in a Cell to the floor, and I have a feeling Shawn Michaels, we're not going to be seeing him again for a while. Triple H puts the final nail in the coffin of this feud. Triple H has survived hell. Shawn Michaels has not. I cannot believe what we've seen here tonight. We expected carnage, we expected bloodshed, but I don't think we expected it on the scale of which we've received. What a pay-per-view this has been, and what a way to cap it off. Triple H defeats Shawn Michaels. Both men are bloodied from head to toe. They gave it their all, but in the end, Shawn Michaels fell through the roof, and Triple H is still your World Heavyweight Champion.